take a 2-0 lead in the series. Here's Doc Rivers afterwards.
We're 2-0 in the series, and that's what you have to be. It really is. Find a way to win that game, get through it, and get to the next game. But we have to be better. We're going to have to be much better in New York to win games.
We're not happy with it, but obviously it's taking any way you get in the playoffs. But we know we have a lot to improve on.
I've probably never been more proud of the team and how they battled the circumstances and how hard they played and how tough they played and mentally tough and gave ourselves a chance to win. We just didn't quite do it.
They played great, and Carmelo shot the ball extremely well tonight, something that we needed. The rest of the guys stepped up and played great tonight, so that's something that we need. Hopefully that confidence from tonight's game linger over for Friday.
My message to them after the game was, Boston didn't do anything, but take it home court. Now we got to go home and do what we got.
Samsung taking it next level to show how Rajon Rondo scored 22 of his 30 points. They came on field goals inside of 5 feet. He shot 69% for this range, shooting just 29% from outside of 5 feet. Scored 16 of his 30 in transition. That's 7 more than the Knicks managed as an entire team. And again, as in Game 1, the Knicks really failing to close this out. Where did they misstep on execution down the stretch?
Well, Doc Rivers said at the end of the third quarter when he was interviewed, they were going to play Carmelo straight up until they needed help. They needed it pretty quick because Carmelo got hot early in the fourth quarter. And at that point, late in the game, Doc Rivers decides we're going to run double teams because you're not going to beat us. It's how the Knicks executed or failed to out of that that really cost them this game. Here's Bill Walker. Great play by Melo. You've got to make this pass to Roger Mason in the corner. That's a wide open three. Instead, you're open. You force the three. Bad possession. Here's another one. Double team. Hits Carmelo early. He's got to get the basketball up. Great cross-court pass to Roger Mason. He drops the ball, and then no one moves. So now he thinks, I can't dribble. It'll be double dribble. I've got to force a shot. Another bad possession. And then finally the last play. Jared Jeffries has got to take a better angle to the rim, catch the ball above the block so he has room to turn over his left shoulder, and he's not behind the backboard. Instead, he finds himself in an awkward position, turns toward the middle, back to the defense, and then tries to force a pass to Bill Walker. That ball has got to be taken to the rim. Make Kevin Garnett make a great play, either trying to block the shot, possibly foul you, or maybe blocks it out of bounds. You've got time to run it out of bounds play. You don't want to make a pass, an interior pass in that situation. So any one of those 3 plays the Knicks score on, I think they win the game.
Or the lack of a quick foul in the end on Delonte West. So much to parse through for the Knicks as the series comes back to Madison Square Garden. Tim Legler with us all morning long here on SportsCenter. Josh?
Well, the Stanley Cup playoffs continuing last night. Matthew Barnaby by to discuss. And, the Sharks-Kings. The Kings went up north. They grab home ice advantage, so they head back to L.A. on a night that, well, was playoff hockey. With Calcutta eye revealing that early first period, no score. It was fair to say there would be many scores to come.
Anthony Niemi has got to make the save on the road, trying to get home ice back in your court. You have got to make this save.
Off the ensuing face-off, then threatening again was LA. In on the 2-on-1. Brad Richardson the whip, but recovers, and Clipper banging it home again, and it looks like the Sharks are just coming apart at the seams.
Yeah, they are. And you see, this is just early in the game. You've got to play better defense.
2 goals, 13 seconds for the home folks. Early second period now. It's 3-0 Kings. They're dumping the puck in, and Niemi loses his stick. The Sharks recover, but they can't clear it. So again, he's stickless, and it looked like he was all but over.
Yeah, 4 goals on 10 shots. That'll get you onto the bench in a hurry. As you can see, turnover by the Sharks D. And this is just a simple wrister from about 40 feet out. No stick. I don't know how the stick got out of his hands, but it doesn't matter because he's going to be sitting on the bench for the rest of the game.
Out of the game, and Chero and Dinamaki in for him. Sharks still on the comeback now, down 4-2. And this time it's Ian White finding Logan Couture, who beats Jonathan Quick.
And the comeback is back. Logan Couture, one of the best rookies all year long.
Back in the day, the Kings came all the way back against the Oilers. They called it the